Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Soulstorm World Championship 2024. I'm again, for the last time for this tournament, your host, Dossie Minister. And in today's video, we are going to reveal our champion, our world champion for this tournament, who will take the crown, who will take the biggest of all the prize pools, and who will be written down in history to be the first one who actually won a world championship in Dawn of War Soulstorm history. Now, I'm gonna make this very short. You know the deal, guys. I have spoiler filter on. I will show all the results up until now in 3, 2, 1, bam. Okay, so here's the situation, guys. Last video, I went through with Master Yoba, Aaron Beast, Dantist, Blast Furnace, Master Yoba, and Dantist. Now, this was a very, very interesting situation. Pretty much everything went down as I think most of us expected until the last game. So Master Yoba, he went in, kind of obliterated Aaron Beast. To be fair, I think he would agree. That was absolute havoc that Master Yoba was putting down on Aaron Beast. And Dantist, he won pretty convincingly against Blast as Orcs. But then this game here was an absolute, that was actually insane. Master Yoba got kicked out of the tournament and he ended up being 4th place, which is still like really, really high level. But Master Yoba is an absolute monster, and having Dantist do this upset that is history to me, guys. That is absolutely insane. Well played to Dantist. He kicks out Master Yoba. He's the one who actually finishes off Master Yoba, and he is the guy who goes to the losers final. And what is the losers final, guys? That is Bloody Monster, and that is going to be Bloody Monster going up against Dantist. Now, Bloody Monster, he lost to Deco in a very, very close final, I would say. Whereas Dantist, he basically went down because of losing to Deco himself in a pretty dominant fashion, I would say, that Dantist actually lost that. The first game was relatively close, but Deco in the second game absolutely destroyed Dantist. And so Dantist, he went down, but Dantist is still hot. Dantist has been absolutely dominant the whole thing. The only time where I've seen Dantist have actual legitimate problems was against Deco. Other than that, this guy has been absolute on a tear, like destroying everyone. 2-0ing number, which was very dominant, by the way. He won against Aaron Beast, relatively close, except for game 1 that was close, but the second game was dominant from Dantist. And yeah, he lost to Deco 2-0, but then he went down in the losers bracket, won convincingly against Blast Furnace, kicked out Master Yoba himself, and Dantist in his own group went 5-0. So Dantist overall been a super dominant player. It's not a joke that he's here. We already know what I'm going to say about Bloody Monster. He has been what his name suggests, a Bloody Monster. He has murdered pretty much everyone in this tournament except for Deco, which was very, very close. And now these guys are going up against each other in the losers bracket. And this game here, or this series, is going to be a best of 3. So these two players have to go up against each other in at least 2 games, if not 3 games, if it goes to there. And the one who wins will get a chance going up against Deco for the title, and that is going to be in the grand final. The grand final, I will repeat this several times, guys. Deco is 1 game up. He's 1 game ahead. That is an important feature of getting through the whole winner bracket, not getting kicked down here, and getting to use your second life. Deco goes directly to the grand final, and this means he gets an extra game. So now the situation is, who's going up against Deco? That is the first thing we're going to decide. And then the second thing is, who will take the trophy? Who will win the whole thing? Let's get into it. Let's start with Bloody Monster versus Dantist, and let's go, guys. All right, guys, so let's get into it. This is going to be game 1 of the losers bracket final. Who will go to the grand final and who will have to leave us for this and be eliminated from the tournament? So we're going to have that answer for this series. This is a best of 3. Let's see what happens in game 1. So in game 1, We got on the top side, Dantist. He plays Chaos. He goes for Cultist, Heretic, and then 2 Cultists right after. And then he goes for his Chaos Temple. No generator opening. He wants to be very, very offensive in this one. This is basically the same opening he did against Master Yoba. And on the bottom side, we got Bloody Monster, who plays Necrons. Bloody Monster, he cannot play Orcs for this series. This is because Dantist has actually banned out, he has banned out Orcs. Let's see here what Bloody Monster is going to do. Ooh, really, really nice. So he sees that this strategic point is about to be captured by something. So he knows that someone is coming here, so that's why he's building his turret. This is really nicely done here by Bloody Monster. And he is, in fact, right. Here comes some cultists doing the exact same opening against Master Yoba. Same strategy. This Heretic is also coming in here, probably either building a turret or trying to build a listening post here, but he's gonna realize that that is not going to go well for him. This Cause turret will be potentially finished. No, he tries to build this Ghost turret, finish it with the other Scarab squad, and now he's actually in fact decapping. Nicely done here by Bloody Monster. Good defense. However, some Chaos Space Marines are now out there also coming into the mechs here. Yeah, it looks like this turret is not finished by Bloody Monster. He doesn't want to use these resources. It is 125 power. So he wants to avoid using it. Let's see here from Dance's point of view. Yeah, he sees right now that his Ghost turret is unfinished, so he probably wants to take the fight, forcing Bloody Monster to basically take this. Or basically finishing it and actually finishing the turret. Nicely done by Dantes. He has to leave here, however. These cultists will take too much damage. Nice defense here by Bloody Monster. This is really, really well played. Also, looks like he's actually trying to hide. Oh my god. Yeah, this is really, really good vision usage here by Bloody Monster. He's waiting to actually decap this. And I think he might actually succeed. Here comes the Scarabs. Yeah, Dantes basically just gives up. He knows what's coming. He's coming in with the other cultist squad here. Looks like he's still trying to deny Bloody Monster from this, but this is not going to do too much here. Another Chaos Space Marine squad is coming out. Dantes wants to double down on his aggressive strategy here, but he is delayed. He is halted a little bit in his economy. He's only plus 56, whereas I would imagine Bloody Monster is, yeah, he's plus 50. He is approaching plus 60 very, very soon. We still have a decap try here. Oh my god, this would be very, very brutal. I don't think he'll make it, or will he? Oh, it's so close, but this doesn't get decapped. Nicely done here by Dances. That would have been an absolute disaster if that happened. Now Necrolord is also coming in. He's hunting down these Chaos Space Marines here. Let's actually remove the Fog of War. So Dances right now, he's capturing this relic. He's also trying to capture this. He wants to take over the whole map before Bloody Monster is actually getting too strong. He's actually going over here. That's interesting play. I think he anticipates some Scarabs getting over here and decapping. We're gonna see. Necron Warriors are also getting in here. They want to deny this area from Dances, I think. Okay, another Necron Warrior is also coming out. This Plasma Generator is about to finish. Also, this Summoning Core is also getting finished here. Okay, Necron Lord also getting in here, trying to kill some of these cultists, and he will definitely succeed. He deals too much damage to them. Dantes is trying to defend this area, and he will successfully secure this area here. Nicely done. However, he's losing this area very, very fast. Chaos Lord is getting into the mix here. This area will be lost by Dances, I think. Yeah, it's getting decapped and nicely done here by Bloody Monster. Dances needs to be very, very careful. He's losing too many units here. Let's see, is Necron Warrior upgrade coming in? Yeah, Necron Warrior upgrade is coming in here. Bloody Monster is trying to match Dances very, very fast here. He don't want to lose the early game too hard. So he's not rushing tier 2 here. Nicely done here by Dantes. He's killing a lot of Necron Warriors with this approach. There's so many low Necron Warriors here. We have a big engagement in here. Dantis is trying to fight off these Necron Warriors. They have the upgrade right now. That is going to be a nightmare for these Chaos Marines here. Looks like Chaos Lord is getting back into the mix here. He's tying up these Necron Warriors, but the Blade ones are now coming in here. This listing post, however, is being built here. Lots of Chaos Marines potentially dying here. Good attack here by Bloody Monster. He's making sure that Chaos is not doing any offensive stuff here. He's on the offense himself. However, some Necron Warriors are definitely dying here. Chaos Lord is almost half HP. What is the the Necron Lord is almost full HP. This is really, really good. Looking at economy again, Bloody Monster is plus 70, really good economy. He is, however, approaching plus 80. Really, really good. He's also doing a little bit of a backdoor here. He's trying to attack on several fronts. He will succeed. Looks like Dantis is trying to fend these Necron Warriors off. Chaos Lord is very, very low, however. This Chaos Armory is being built here. That would be good for these Chaos Marines here. Getting the Aspiring Champions would be really good. Looks like Dantis is trying to take this fight. He's engaging these Necron Lords, or Necron Warriors, I should say. However, the listing post is so low. Chaos Lord will win the fight right now against the Necron Lord will win the fight against the Chaos Lord. There's such a bloodbath right now. I think Dantis is a little bit in trouble, but Bloody Monster needs to be careful. He doesn't overstep. But he's not. In fact, he's winning this, and he's also decapping this area. Nicely done. Necron Lord is going for the head. He's trying to kill the Chaos Lord. He will potentially succeed here. Chaos Lord is so low. Looks like Dantis is trying to run away from his base here. He's also losing this area. He's actually getting grenade launchers, Dantis, but this doesn't look good for him. Dantis has to run here. He got his Aspiring Champions here. He also got the plasma guns now. Looks like Bloody Monster is actually teleporting in here. That's not going to be fun for Dantis. He's very much caught here, I think. He's trying to run here, but Necron Warriors are also spawning over here. Now Dantis is caught between a rock and a hard place. He's in a really, really bad spot here. So many Chaos Marines are dying here. Blade ones are coming in for every single angle, and Dantis is losing. He calls the GG. Game 1 goes to Bloody Monster. He's taken, in fact, first blood in this series. He's 1-0 up now. I think this was absolutely amazingly played by Bloody Monster. Especially, he paid attention and saw that someone was coming to cap this. So he built the turret immediately, tried not to finish it, but Dantis basically forced him to do so. And then I also think that Bloody Monster in general just played the map really well. He denied this very early, and even when he was fighting over here, he just sent one single Necron Warrior squad over here to also destroy this side. I think his Necron Lord was microed really well in fights. The Necron Lord was basically never really low. Whereas Dantis basically was forced to use his Chaos Lord in a very, very bad way. Chaos Lord was basically going down and dirty with all these, like basically just getting in and doing a lot of fighting against the Necron Warriors. But at some point he takes so much damage and he can't survive it. Chaos Space Marines, they won't be able to deal with these Necron Warriors as soon as the upgrade come in. And especially when the Blade ones come in, then it's really, really brutal. Then it looks like Dantis tried to get the armory in order for him to actually try and match Bloody Monster. But I don't even think, like, I think Necrons basically have the strongest tier 1.5. Their tier 1.5 is absolutely ridiculous. As soon as they get this Necron Warrior upgrade and also getting the Blade ones, it's very hard for any Marines, even Space Marines, to deal with Necrons at all. Chaos tier 1.5 is definitely good, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough against a Necron army like this. But really well played. I think Dantis tried his best, but I think his kind of cheesy strategy, I won't call it too cheesy because this is normal against Necrons, but his strategy didn't work out. I think he should have probably tried and I think he tried to defend this area because he was afraid that he wasn't getting this relic. But as he was defending over here, Necrons was basically pushing and taking this place instead. So yeah, I guess it's kind of well played by Dancis. I think these Chaos Marines, he already had a Cultist squad here and a Cultist squad over here. If a Scarab squad was coming in, he would be able to kill them because this relic will take way too long time to decap. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I would imagine that. 2 Cultist squad bashing this Builder Scarab, trying to decap this relic. I don't think this relic would be finished or decap. But nonetheless, he was losing on both sides. As soon as this early game didn't work out for him, he probably had to switch sides with both his Marine squads. Because this turret here, by the way, this turret got cancelled in the end. I think it gives like 50 or 60 or maybe half the cost, I'm not sure. But yeah, this turret got cancelled, but this turret cost like 125 power or something. And this means that power is not put into army. And so instead of running into this turret, maybe just get around and avoid the turret altogether. Because it is static, right? So then try and fight over here. And sure, you might at worst case scenario lose this relic, but I think that is the only way you can go about it. But then again, I'm not even sure if he would have done anything against Bloody Monster. But yeah, it's hard to say. Like, Bloody Monster, I think he basically just played this game completely flawlessly. I think everything he did was just basically just perfect. I don't even know what to say. Bloody Monster, he takes game 1. So let's get into game 2 and see what Dancis is going to pick. Because this will absolutely be a hard one for him. He's going up against a Bloody Monster who is basically low-key peaking right now in this tournament. But Dancis is not a player to mess with. So let's get into game 2 and see what is going to happen. Let's get it, guys. Okay, guys, let's get into it. This is going to be game 2 of the Losers Bracket Final. In this one, Bloody Monsters again playing Necrons for obvious reasons, and Dancis doubles down on playing Chaos. He believes he can win against Bloody Monster. This is going to be Blood River. I think Blood River is a better pick, obviously. This is also the loser's pick for Dancis. So let's see how he handles this. This is not the remastered version. And yes, remastered was the map that they were supposed to pick. But at this point, we don't give a damn about it, guys. Let's get into it. So Bloody Monster, he goes for 3 Builder Scarabs and a Necron Warrior. He gets his 2 Plasma Generators here, so kind of the same opening, but he has a little bit of a difference. The first Builder Scarab getting out of the monolith is actually capturing this. On the top side, we got Dancis. Dancis, ooh, interesting. Yeah, very interesting, actually. So he goes for a Heretic, and then 3 Cultists, and then another Heretic. And he goes for a Chaos Temple with Chaos Lord, and also getting the Plasma Generator here. I really think that's interesting. I'm not sure if this is the right way to go, but let's see. If this goes the right way, and Bloody Monster is playing way too defensive, this might actually be a problem for Bloody Monster. Dancis is also capturing his outer points. This is actually very risky. If the Scarab comes in here and actually decaps, then yeah, that might actually be a huge risk. But looks like Dancis, he's fine with taking that risk. Obviously getting the Chaos Lord, that is more efficient. It uses the time better for this Chaos Temple when producing. Okay, and now he goes for both relics. So this is really interesting. This is kind of a risky move here by Dancis, but if it pays off, it will 100% be a good thing. Chaos Lord, he's going down here. Let's see here. Looks like, yeah, so Bloody Monster is waiting here. He sees this being captured, and he's kind of doing the same thing with here. So he wants to deny both relics here. See here, I was some extra, yeah, so we got some Chaos Space Marines coming out of Dancis's Chaos Temple here. That's good. Chaos Lord just in here doing a little bit of harass here. Needs to be careful that he's not doing too much or getting too damaged. These Chaos Marines will actually go up here and actually try and defend this area. For Bloody Monster, he's actually getting his Necron Lord right now. Also getting his 5th Plasma Generator, so he's approaching plus 50. Looks like Chaos Lord is actually jumping over here. Nicely done here. Yeah, this Heretic is dead for sure. It's very, very low. Yeah, nicely done. And this will get decapped here. So Bloody Monster tries to deny this area. Meanwhile, Chaos Lord is just trying to absolutely destroy everything over here. And these Chaos Space Marines are actually getting over here. Oh, this is really nicely done. So Bloody Monster is denying both areas here. But Chaos is just doubling down and going face first into the base of Bloody Monster. Yeah, these Necron Warriors are taking so much damage. This is almost a wipe, actually. Nicely done here by Dances. Good push here. Necron Lord basically has to get back here. He's not having any of this. I like this push by Dances. He's potentially killing another Necron Warrior. But he switches his focus onto the other squad here. Nice beam here by Bloody Monster, however. Dances needs to leave here, I think. Or at least disengage a little bit here. Let's see with the economy for Dantes. Okay, nice. So he's upgrading his 2-3 listing post here. And he's now plus 86 to plus 10. That's really good economy for him. He's a little bit behind in terms of army. But he's getting his 2nd squad right now. And it will give him a very strong peak. Very, very soon. This will get captured by Dantes, but it's definitely getting decapped here. Necron Lord is just basically just being such a menace right now. But Chaos Lord is trying to deny him a little bit. Necron Lord jumped over here because Dances tried to build a turret here. And nicely done here by Bloody Monster. Good response. But that means he leaves his own army a little bit vulnerable here. Some Necron Warriors are dying here. It's such a good push here by Dances. I really, really like it. He's controlling his units even better than he did in last game. This Builder Scarab also going down. The other squad is basically out here. And his economy is pretty good, actually. 92 to plus 10. And he's getting his Chaos Armory. That's really, really good for Dances here. However, this is getting captured here. Necron Lord has to do some harass on the side. But that means he's leaving the rest of the Necron army vulnerable here. Chaos Space Marines are not going to win this fight, but as long as Chaos Lord is joining the party, it's going to be good. But now the morale is dropped for them. That's not too good. However, Plasma Gun is now coming in. That's going to help with the aspiring champions for the Chaos Space Marines. Obviously, the Summoning Core is out at this point for Blood Monster. Let's see if he goes with a Necron Warrior upgrade. Or if he actually goes for tier 2. Let's see, that's usually the 2 choices he goes for. Right now, he's getting a Flayed Ones. And he will need Flayed Ones. Because these Chaos Marines will be a massive problem here. Looks like these Necron Warriors are taking so much damage here. But Necron Lord has to jump in here. Meanwhile, Chaos Lord is just doing a lot of damage over here together with these cultists with grenade launchers. Another plasma generator is being built for Chaos. So much damage going down on these Chaos Space Marines. They have to run. Lots of Necron Warriors are being killed left and right. But now Necron Lord is jumping in here. Good response by Dantes. He's running around, running away instantly. Let's see here. Another Chaos Space Marine squad is coming out. And he's getting his grenades, Dantes. That's good. Okay. This critical location is controlled by Dances, whereas this is controlled by Blood Monster. Looks like Dances actually went up here. He's definitely going to kill these scarabs here. Oh, looks like he's actually trying to capture it with these Chaos Marines. Interesting play here. This is getting attacked by Necron Lord. Nicely done by Blood Monster. Dances has to respond. Frag grenades coming in. And tier 2 is also coming in for Dances here. Bloody Monster's definitely getting tier 2 himself. This means he has basically skipped the disruption field, which is Necron Warrior upgrade 2. or one, I should say, the first upgrade for them. So Bloody Monster is basically just skipping his 1.5 a little bit. He already has some plate ones, so he can get an earlier tier 2. Nice push here. However, Bloody Monster realizes he can't go in here. Not yet, at least. However, we now have the Forbidden Archive here. So now Bloody Monster is going to make a push here. He's going to try and engage now that he has the artifacts here. Does he have the Solar Pulse? I didn't see that he went the Solar Pulse. Yeah, he just went the Solar Pulse. He's going to use it here. This is basically just the John Cena beam of all. It's going to do so much here. This Listening Post will for sure go down. The Scarabs are also ready to decap. Blade ones are coming in here. Dances is tier 2. Yeah, here's the 4 Chaos Space Marines. So we have 4 Chaos Space Marine squads here. Necrolord is going face first into this. Where's the Chaos Lord? He's over here, actually. Gonna have to fight these Flayed ones. This is going to be problematic for Dantist. He's losing so many units. But this is not for free either for Bloody Monster. This is very micro intense for Dantist. He needs to leave here. These Chaos Marines are gonna lose the fight over here. However, Necrolord is taking a lot of damage, actually. Nicely done here. This is a very good push by Bloody Monster. Dantist has to fight for his life to survive this. Necrolord is tanking so much, by the way. He's taking the damage from both turrets. Oh, this is very, very good by Bloody Monster. He's denying this with the Obelisk. Good John Cena beam here again. This is such a brutal push here by Bloody Monster. Really, really well played. Necrolord is jumping out here again. This Chaos Lord can potentially actually murder this Necrolord. That would be absolutely brutal. Chaos Lord is one of the strongest champions in the whole game. Necrolord is so low, he has to use the phase shift. And Bloody Monster has to leave. This heavy bolter turret is getting forced to be built here. Oh, this phase shift is actually... Oh my god, this is so brutal. Nicely done here by Dantist. However, he did secure this area. Necrolord is relatively low, actually. Okay, and Necrolord is jumping out. Destroyer is now out. And there's no AV on the side of Dantist. Looks like he's gonna use all his firepower to kill this Destroyer anyway. The Destroyer is actually going for the Heretic. Not too smart. Oh, and Machine Pit is now coming in here for Dantist. Brutal. Very, very brutal. Plus 80 to plus 30 for Dantist. He's still in this game. However, Bloody Monster has his tier 2.5, obviously, now that he has this Destroyer out. Builder Scarabs are dying left and right. This Destroyer is taking some damage for sure.
4 minutes.
Also, a bit of an engagement in here. This heavy bolter turret got upgraded to a missile launcher, but the John Cena beam denies the whole thing. Oh my god, really well played. So now Bloody Monster is pushing Dantist on this side. Necrolord is so low, but he keeps being a problem. Hell Talons are now coming in. Interesting play. I think that might actually be the correct move here. They can deal with these destroyers for sure. Necrolord very low here. He needs to be careful, Bloody Monster, that he doesn't lose it. Also, I have a massive fight over here. Yeah, Necrolord actually goes down. That's not too good. However, the upgrade for Necron Warriors are coming in here. That is going to be a problem here for Dantist. He needs to leave here. Flayed ones are also coming in here. This Destroyer is very, 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 very powerful right now. It got a good angle here to kill some of these Chaos Marines getting through this negative cover here. Hell Talon, however, is out. Hell Talon is going to be such a problem because Bloody Monster, on the other hand, doesn't have any AV. He can't deal with this Hell Talon right now. But he is making so much of a push here. Oh, heavy bolter turrets are coming out for Dantist, and when he gets this upgrade, heavy weapons increase, that is going to improve the Hell Talon damage so much. Blade Ones are tanking the whole thing, but they won't survive for long. The whole squad basically gets wiped. However, this Chaos Armory is very close to going down. Dantist needs to save it. It is really, really bad if he loses it. Immortals are now out. Looks like the Hell Talon almost went down. This armory is still getting beaten. Lots of Necron warriors are dying, but the armory went down. Oh, really, really well played by Bloody Monster. He has done so much damage. I don't know if Dantist can recover. This listing post, however, never went down in the whole process. That's interesting. However, Tank and Hold is still relevant here. Dantist is trying to deny it. How many points does... yeah, Necrons has all the points. And that means Dantist needs to overstay here. Hell Talon is coming in here, but it needs to turn around because the Immortals are ready for it. Yeah, lots of Chaos Space Marines are having to die for this. Also decapping this, so Bloody Monster will lose the Take and Hold victory. He will lose the win condition right now. Dantist is trying desperately to survive here. His economy is still okay-ish. 92, 98 to plus 30. Also getting another Hell Talon, but Necron Lord is back into the mix, guys. Looks like Bloody Monster is going to take a hard, massive push here. This Rhino is very, very low. Immortals kills it. However, a lot of Immortals are going down. Necron Warriors has to tie up these Chaos Space Marines. Hell Talon is very, very low, but it goes for these destroyers anyway. Goes down. Necron Lord is getting in here, tying up these Chaos Space Marines. This is a brutal push here. John Cena beam being dropped here. Nicely done. Another Hell Talon is out. Dantist has to pull out a miracle here, I feel like. Necron Lord is full HP. So many Necron Warriors are dying here, though. Hell Talon is still doing his work, actually. Destroyer went down. Or is very close to going down, I should say. These Necron Warriors has the second upgrade now. So they're very, very tanky and they deal a lot of damage. However, lots of them are actually going down. But it's so brutal for Dantist. I'm not sure he can survive this. Lots of Necron Warriors are for sure going down. Necron Lord is trying to get in here and fight. Some Chaos Space Marines are getting absolutely murdered here. A massive push here by Bloody Monster. However, Bloody Monster is closing in on tier 3. In fact, he is tier 3. Hell Talon tries to destroy this destroyer here. This is so brutal for Dantist. I don't think he can survive this. Yeah, Immortals are destroying this Hell Talon. It actually goes down. Yeah, that is GG for the Dantist. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. So well played. That is so well played. I really, really... That is absolutely astonishing. I think this was absolute peak performance by Bloody Monster. That was absolutely insane. By the way, I think I said that this is tier 3 for Necrons. It is obviously not tier 3. I don't know why I said this was tier 3. But it doesn't matter. He was tier 2.5 and he was absolutely destroying Dantist here. I think Dantist actually tried his best, but it is impossible to play against Bloody Monster when Bloody Monster is at his absolute peak. I think Bloody Monster has performed so freaking well. It is almost unheard of to see Bloody Monster in this peak performance. It doesn't matter what he plays. He can play Orc, he can play Necrons, he will still murder people left and right. And this means, guys, that Bloody Monster is going to the grand final. He's going to get another shot at Deco. And I can't wait to actually cast that grand final. I think Dantis actually showed up. Even though this was a 2-0, I think Dantis did his thing. I like the idea. I like that he went for the juggler and went for a plasma generator, which I actually think was actually kind of smart. I think that was low-key smart. I think there might be some few map movements that he did a little bit wrong, but it is what it is, man. Like, he went down here, actually killed so many Necrom Warriors. I actually think that was kind of unheard of. But yeah, I think he just got outperformed on the map. I think Bloody Monster is just Bloody Monster himself. You don't win against him when he peaks like this. So it is what it is, man. I would say thank you so much to Dantis for joining this tournament. He has had absolute massive performances here, and obviously the big highlight was actually being the one kicking out Master Yoba himself. So Dantis, big props to you. This might have been a very big game saver. If Dantis didn't win against Master Yoba, I'm not sure if Bloody Monster would have won against Master Yoba the second time. But you know what it is? This situation right here is now that Bloody Monster is going to the grand final. Dantis has to leave us. He takes the 3rd place. And so now we're going to see who gets the silver medal and who will actually win and become the world champion of the Soulstorm, Dawn of War Soulstorm. So let's get into it, guys. Let's see what is going to happen in the grand final. Okay, guys, now we are finally here. The series we've all been waiting for, the grand final of the Dawn of War Soulstorm World Championship. We are finally here. This series will decide who is going to take the crown, who will have their name written down in history as the Dawn of War Soulstorm World Champion in 2024. On the left-hand side, playing as Eldar, potentially the best Eldar player in the world, Deco. He starts on the left-hand side, goes for Bone Singer, 2 Guardians, Fleet of Foot, Aspect Portal, and Plasma Generator. Deco, he won the winner's bracket final against his current opponent, and since he did that, he's getting a game extra. He's a game extra ahead in this series. It is a best of 5, but he only has to win 2 games because he won the winner's bracket final. And the only guy standing in his way is this guy himself, Bloody Monster. Bloody Monster, he starts on the right-hand side. He goes for Orcs. He goes for 2 Slugger Boys, a Gretchen, getting the Boys Heart and Generator, and obviously getting Suitor Boys and Big Mech. Bloody Monster has done some crazy stuff. He did lose to Deco in the winner's bracket final, but it was a very, very close series, and it can potentially go the other way around. Bloody Monster is not human. He has done the most insane things, and he is, in fact, a Bloody Monster, so he's not a real human. This is a guy who has done the most craziest stuff in this World Championship, and now he's going up against his biggest task, which is Deco. Deco, he goes for a Dark Reaper squad, instantly not even capturing a point, just instantly getting over here, trying to stop Bloody Monster from capturing this because he knows what's going on. It happened last time these guys are playing on this map, which is Quest Triumph. Big Mech is now teleporting in, trying to stop these Dark Reapers. And Bloody Monster, he doesn't care. He's going in here, wants to buy some time here, just like last time. He's gonna go in here with the Slugger Boys, detaching from this Big Mech here. Big Mech is now getting together with the Shooter Boys. 1 Slugger Boy went down. But now this listing post is actually getting built here. Bloody Monster's economy is plus 80 to plus 10, which is actually pretty good. That is because he pretty much got all points secured. And he's getting this listing post up here. Whereas Deco, he's now only 68 to plus 10, so he's obviously behind. Now going for his Farseer just like last time. This is really smart. Obviously Farseer, as we have seen throughout this whole tournament, is really good against the Big Mech.
Incoming enemy fire.
Lots of damage being put down on these shooter boys here. Looks like Bloody Monster tried to do a little cheeky trade here. He's also, in fact, actually upgrading this listing post. But doesn't look like he wants to take the fight here. But I think this is really smart by Bloody Monster. He gets the infiltration fast. So these Gretchens can basically just repair this listing post. Eldar doesn't have the best damage, as we know, on buildings. And this forces them to basically go the Warlock on one of these Guardians. Other than that, these guys won't be able to be infiltrated. Bloody Monster, he goes over here, now tries to go for this listing shrine here. This forces Deco basically to respond. Will I go for this listing shrine? Or will I try and stop losing my other listing shrine? Farsi is actually going down here. And together with her is some Dark Reaper squads here. Might War is getting dropped here by Big Mac here. Some shooter boys potentially dying here. Good movements here by Blood Monster. He's trying to avoid this range, getting onto this listing post here. Dealing lots of good damage to this listing shrine. I really like this. This listing post is not going down. Interesting play here. Looks like Bloody Monster is hiding in his listing post as of now. Obviously, this support platform is being built. I also saw Rape Tomb getting researched by Deco here. Now Bloody Monster is going back in. He wants to take down this listing shrine here. These Slugger Boys are actually going in, but they're going to fight a Dark Reaper squad with Guide on, so they're going to deal a lot of damage, even in melee. Nicely done here. Storm Boys are now out for Bloody Monster. He's going all in here. This area is still not taken down by Deco. And what is Bloody Monster's economy here? Good engagement here. We can look at economy later. He's jumping in here, denying these Guardians from oh, they actually got this point. It doesn't matter. Slugger Boys are taking some damage here, but they're still annoying these Dark Reapers a lot. Now have to disengage here. The other Slugger Boys are coming into the mix. The whole Slugger Boy squad actually got murdered here. This area actually got captured by Orcs. This is such a relentless aggression here from Bloody Monster. This area is still not taken down. Deco is going tier 2 here. But Bloody Monster's economy is actually insane. 134 to plus 30. He is denying this tier 2 right now. Bone Singers are very much in trouble. Guardians are dying left and right. And sure, this might actually become a D-cannon, but you need tier 2 in order for you to actually get that D-cannon. However, all these Storm Boys actually got killed. That's not too good by Bloody Monster. But he's so ahead in tech. He's getting the mix up. This area has still not gone down for Bloody Monster. That's so good. Yeah, it's a sick early game here. This War Truck here is, as soon as that gets out, Eldar is very much in trouble. They're halfway, a little bit, like 60% approaching this Soul Shrine from being finished. I really like this early game by Bloody Monster. Bloody Monster basically said to himself, the best offense is the best defense. Instead of trying to defend here, I'm actually going and attack you on this flank here. That is really, really nice. Bloody Monster is going in for the support platform. It will probably go down here because there's no answer. Nicely done here by Bloody Monster. It's so well played here. He's probably gonna get another War Truck here. His economy is actually insane. He has another generator coming in here. And he's getting his Blastia research here to make sure these War Trucks will deal even more damage. Listing Shrine potentially going down. This is so brutal for Deco here. It's really well played by Bloody Monster here. He has an even better early game than he had in the first game they played on Quest Triumph here. Bone Singer almost went down here. There's no answer here for these Dark Reapers. They basically can't touch this War Truck. Now the D-cannon is coming in. This means that we have tier 2 for Deco here. He's also getting his Fire Dragons. Looks like these Bone Singers teleported down here. They want to finish this Listing Shrine. 2 War Trucks now out and Tank Busters. This is a sick early game here. Deco is forced to play on 1 point less here. He basically is not getting this. And these Tank Busters are still doing some noise. So even though the big attack happens over here, these Tank Busters needs to get answered. However, Optics and the other upgrades are coming in for Eldar here. They might actually be able to do something in that case. Really good push here by Bloody Monster. This is very dominant by him. He's probably getting another War Truck. No, he's getting War Tracks. And he's getting this Bomb Chucker. This is going to be an absolute nightmare for Deco. However, Harlequin is coming out here. These Fire Dragons are not being able to get in here. There's too many things that is going to tie up the Fire Dragons. Knobs are also in here. This is so dominant here. Listing Shrine is going down. This Minefield will go down as well. And Bloody Monster is just relentless here. He's going for the support platform before it becomes a D-cannon. Deco is actually trying to repair it, saving the D-cannon. But he's getting attacked over here as well. He's also still losing this area. He has to repair it. Will he make this Listening Shrine survive? I don't think so. Bloody Monster keeps pushing here. These Fire Dragons are getting absolutely murdered here. Every orc is basically shooting. This Listening Shrine also went down. Fire Dragons needs to leave here. But then the Dark Reapers are taking all the fight and all the damage here. They're dying left and right. This is absolutely brutal. Such a dominant performance here by Bloody Monster. Harlequin is not going to do much here. The economy for Deco is absolutely useless. 74 to plus 40. This is such a dominant game 1. Fire Dragons goes down. This is not even funny. Deco is taking so much damage here. It's absolutely brutal. Harlequin is not doing anything. Tried to land the Kiss ability. Bloody Monster basically just dodged the Kiss ability. And Bloody Monster goes in. And Deco doesn't even say GG. The game is completely over for him. What a game 1. Bloody Monster threw down the gauntlet and said, I'm not messing around here, bro. I am going in here and I'm going for that world championship. I don't care what you're doing here. Bloody Monster got into this and he had an even better version of this. Instead of trying to double down and get a war banner over here that can be lost because of Raid Tomb, he just upgraded this listening post, got the Gretchen's infiltration, and then he attacked on this side instead, basically splitting Eldar in half. This means that Eldar has to choose, do I go all in here and take this point away from Orcs, but then also losing this area here? Or do I try and defend this, but then this area will just basically accumulate even more resources for Bloody Monster, so it was basically just a lose-lose. I think Bloody Monster went in here with the exact same plan, but just 10 to 15% better, and Deco basically had no answer for it. It was so insane. I think Bloody Monster's economy was so high throughout most of the game. Got tier 2.5, and the game was basically over for Deco. Insane game 1 for Bloody Monster. He takes game 1. Now he needs to win 2 more games. Deco is still 1 game up, so basically the score is 1-1 right now. So let's get into game 2. Let's see what Deco is going to pick for his loser pick here, and let's see what's going to happen here, guys. Let's get it. Okay, guys, now let's get into game 2. For game 2, these guys are playing Meeting of Minds. And I think this is a really good Eldar map, but I also think this is a really good Orc map. So we'll see what's going to happen. Bloody Monster, he starts on the left-hand side. He goes for... Oh, that's why. So he's going for 1 Slugger Boy to extend the range for these Shooter Boys when they get out. He's extending it a little bit. And then he deletes one of the buildings to get another Slugger Boy squad out, and then he gets his Gretchen squad out. So... on the left-hand side, Bloody Monster, he starts with 2 Slugger Boys, Gretchen, the Boys Hut, and the Generator. On the right-hand side, Deco, he goes for 2 Guardians, Bone Singer, 2 Guardians, Fleet of Foot, Aspect Portal, and Plasma Generator. So just complete same opening like last time. The exact same opening, actually. Because he goes for the Dark Reapers as well. That is going to probably capture this area here. I think this is a better Elder map for sure compared to Quest Triumph. I think Quest Triumph is not so good in this matchup at all. Let's see here. Deco, however, he's not doing the same opening that last time these guys played on Menial Minds, where he cheesed and got tier 2 very early. He's not doing that risky move here. I think he saw last time how Blood Monster was very, very, very aggressive. So I would completely understand that Deco is not taking that chance. See here, Blood Monster basically is capturing all his points here. He's going to have a good success with getting those points very fast because he's playing Orcs. These shooter boys are obviously, after capturing this, trying to do some early harass here. I think they might actually succeed because Eldar is not capturing this point right now.
It now belongs to the Orcs.
Let's see here. Looks like these Dark Reapers... Oh, these Dark Reapers tried to capture this a little bit so these Guardians could take over. That's nicely done here, actually.
The Elder break easy.
Guardians getting denied here. Nicely done here by Blood Monster.
We're under attack.
Bekmek is obviously out here. Farsi is now out. So, kind of just mirroring the same openings here. However, Eldar's not in as bad of a position. Eldar's a little bit behind in economy, I would assume. Yeah, 74 to plus 10. Doesn't have this area right here. Whereas Orcs is rapidly improving their economy. 91 to plus 10. That is getting even better when this is getting upgraded. Or this is getting finished, I should say. Bit of an engagement in here. Big Mac actually caught a little bit off guard. He's away from... Okay, he's actually having to teleport out here. A little small mistake here by Blood Monster. These Slugger Boys has to leave here. Yeah, Deco basically pushing away these Slugger Boys. That's nicely done. He wants to secure this area really badly. He's also pushing these Dark Reapers over here. Okay. Looks like Bloody Monster is trying to make a little bit of a re-engagement here. Looking at tech, Bloody Monster is getting a War Banner, an extra War Banner here, and a Generator here. His economy is going to be insane very soon. Pushing an early tier 2 is normal in this matchup. So he's probably going to do it. Nicely done here by Deco. He kills 2 Shooter Boys on top of it. That's good. This critical location is now taken by Bloody Monster. Deco is taking this, and he's also trying to take this, I think. Right now, Deco has control of the whole metal right now on this map. Slugger Boys are now getting out here. Looks like Deco is ready with one of the Dark Reapers. He did secure this area, so that's good for Deco. Let's see here. Yeah, Deco is getting his 3rd Plasma Generator. This indicates to me that he wants to go tier 2 very, very soon. Yeah, he's getting another Plasma Generator. Whereas Bloody Monster, he is already getting tier 2 here. He's going for his 4th War Banner here. Slugger Boys are trying to get in here. Bloody Monster is a little bit on the defensive. Deco does in fact have a stronger army than him. Deco is going for tier 2, but he is behind in tech. Whereas these Scratches are actually getting this the Big Mac Shop and Generator on top of it. However, Deco is making a little bit of a push here. This listening post is taking a lot of damage, but looks like Bloody Monster is ready for a counterattack. Interesting. Oh, Deco is not going to finish this. He's actually leaving. I think he wants to catch the Big Mac here. Looks like Bloody Monster is actually trying to take this critical location. What is Deco going to do here? Yeah, his Guardians is now caught off guard. Looks like he actually wants to answer it. He places some down here, and now he's putting some Dark Reapers over here to actually shoot over this wall. Nicely done here. Who's caught with who? These Guardians are definitely caught, but Orcs are also taking so much damage. They have to get in here. Nice Sidekick Storm hitting all the Shooter Boys here. There's so many Shooter Boys that are taking so much damage. Yeah, only 2 Shooter Boys now. Only 1 left. The Guardians got murdered here. So no Guardians here, but that was one. I think that was 1, 2, 3, 4 Shooter Boys here getting lost here by the Big Mech. Or by Bloody Monster, I should say. So I don't think value-wise that this is worth for Bloody Monster. But obviously killing a Kappa unit is always really good. War Truck now out. But not too many Shooter Boys here. They're all dead here. Another problem for Bloody Monster is he doesn't have his Heavy Boy armor yet. So these Orcs are very, very weak. Now the HP upgrade is coming out though. Tank Busters are out. More War Trucks are coming in. Really, really good economy here for Bloody Monster. However, Deco is also getting really, really good economy. He is tier 2, getting the Fire Dragons now. He already has them. Support platform, I like this. And he's going for Brave Lords. Okay. Obviously getting the upgrades, enhanced optics, and reinforced armor. His economy is also really, really good. 128 to plus 60. Okay, Bloody Monster a little bit in trouble here. Slugger Boys are getting absolutely murdered here. War Truck is very, very low. Needs to get out of here. Bloody Monster is taking too much damage here. Okay, War Truck needs to disengage here. Deco is still controlling the middle, guys. This is very, very worrisome for a Bloody Monster.
Your song shall guide me.
Yeah. When this reinforced armor gets in, it's a very, very strong upgrade for these Eldar units. It will be very, very hard for Bloody Monster to do much. Because Deco is already in control. Bloody Monster is basically on the defense here. This Harlequin is also getting in here, detecting these Tank Busters.
The troop is ready. The stage is set.
Thermoplasma generator is being built. D-cannon coming in. Minefield is coming in as well.
4 minutes until take and hold victory.
This is a really, really good performance here by Deco. This War Truck will potentially go down. Yeah, it goes down. That's not too good for Bloody Monster. Shooter Boys are very, very low. Big Mech is very, very, very low. Oh my god, that is probably like 2 HP or something. This listening post got down instantly. These knobs can't really do anything. They're also getting self-pathed a little bit by this War Track. Oh yeah, by the way, War Track is now out. Knob Squad are going all in here. I don't think they'll do much here. However, we do have a little bit of a fight. Tank Buster Squad almost got it almost got wiped here. This War Truck is getting really pushed around. Good block here by this Web Brigade. Brave Lords are obviously out. We have the second global for Deco coming in here. So now his economy is completely unstoppable. 176 to plus 100. That is ridiculous economy. Knob Squad's taking a lot of damage. I think Big Mech just went down. Nice. This War Track also went down. These knobs didn't tie up these Fire Dragons in time. Also, this Wraith Lord is helping with sniping the War Track. Good kiss ability. Knobs are getting absolutely murdered. This is such a good performance here by Deco. Bloody Monster is really in trouble. He's trying to do a counterattack here, it seems. Yeah, corrections are even here as well. Trying to repair this War Truck. Okay. A decent push here by Bloody Monster, but I don't think he will make it. This War Truck is taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, it needs to leave. However, this Listing Shrine is very low. No. Bloody Monster basically just leaves. And this take and hold is becoming more and more problematic for Bloody Monster. He has his big mech, however. He can teleport over here and actually try and decap this. But look at this. Now web gates are coming in. Deco is basically just dominating this whole game here. He's not doing ridiculous things. He's playing very, very defensive here. But still pushing Bloody Monster out of the middle here. Tank Busters are just overstepping a little bit and losing every single model here if they overstep too much. Man, I don't even know what Bloody Monster is going to do here. This whole area, look at this. This is like minefields also in here. Rangers are now out. Even the pilot guns are basically in trouble here. And this take and hold situation here is still very problematic here for Bloody Monster. Now he's trying to decap, but all the Elder units coming in here, they're gonna go all in on these knobs here. So much damage going down here. Big Mech tries to tie up something, but look at these knobs. They're just taking so much damage. They do remove the take and hold victory. Even Psychic Storm is getting dropped here. Needs to teleport out. That is so many knobs just dying here. Bloody Monster, he stops the bleeding. But was that enough? I don't think so, man. This is such a dominant performance here by Deco. He's even building another weapon. Okay, Deco, now you're just flexing, dude. Now you're just... Oh my god. And this is so brutal here. Bloody Monster is still staying in this game. He's trying to do his best. I don't even know what he's doing here. He's not even getting close to tier 3. But I don't think he had a chance to get tier 3. Deco is so disgusting in the way he plays right now. He's doing very, very well here. Nobs are just getting murdered here. I think Bloody Monster... It looks like Bloody Monster basically just left the game. No, he's not. Bloody Monster is trying to get tier 3 here. Oh, he's losing all of his tank busters here. Knobs are not even tanky at this point. Jeez, dude. Yeah, Bloody Monster basically just calls the GG. Holy shit. This is a back and forth, guys. This is a back and forth. Deco basically came back in game 2 and he basically pushed Bloody Monster away here. So well played. I think Bloody Monster just didn't really do anything in the... couldn't really do anything in the early game. I mean, he definitely did a push here where this relic got denied. But then he also got caught over here. I think that was... I'm not saying that was the game losing situation, but it definitely was a mistake. I think killing those Guardians didn't do much. However, him losing... What is it? 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 4 shooter boys. At least 4 shooter boys getting killed over here. That wasn't good for Bloody Monster. But he was also losing this area right here. So, I mean, he probably had to do a counterattack. I think he just had to immediately teleport out. Because he did have the war truck. But then he didn't have any shooter boys. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, regardless... Bloody Monster, he's losing here in game 2. And this means, just to keep you guys up to date here, this means Deco is now 2-1. Deco is still leading this situation. He won the first game, basically because he won the grand final or the winners bracket final. So this means the series is now 2-1, and Bloody Monster needs to win the next game. Other than that, we have Deco crowned as the world champion. So let's get into game 3, guys, and see what happens. Let's go. Okay, guys. So this is game 3 of the Soulstorm World Championship Grand Final. This means that Dawn of War Soulstorm will potentially have a world champion in this specific game. Bloody Monster's back is against the wall. If he doesn't win this final, he will give over the championship to Deco. Bloody Monster will do his best to make sure that doesn't happen. He starts on the bottom side. He goes for 3 Slugger Boys and goes for the Boys Heart. Will probably go for Generator, but let's see. Yeah, he goes for the Generator. So no war banner here. He's just going for 3 Slugger Boys. Let's see how that will go down. He's also giving the backpack here. So kind of standard opening for Bloody Monster. He's just going 3 Slugger Boys. This means that he has to go for the Big Mac first. Generator's obviously getting in here, and the Gretchen squad will probably... Yeah, that will probably also get out here and finish this generator. Nicely done here by Bloody Monster. It's just standard opening from him. Let's see how his cap order is. He's taken the outer point and will probably go on the offense. Yeah, it looks like he's going on the offense here. Whereas on the top side, Deco, he's going for... Yeah, same opening. So Bone Singer, 2 Guardians, Fleet of Foot, Aspect Portal, and Plasma Generator, and Dark Reaper. Way slower cap order for Deco because only 2 Guardians, and these Reapers doesn't look like they're actually gonna capture something. They're just gonna be on the defense here because Bloody Monster is knocking at his door. However, these Slugger Boys are definitely going to die here. I think Bloody Monster has to leave. Or does he? He's actually doubling down on this. This is very, very expensive. These Gretchens are coming in here, actually tying up these Dark Reapers. Nicely done here. Big Mac is also jumping in here. They want to kill these Guardians. These Dark Reapers are getting tied up. That's so annoying here. Nicely done here. Guardians are getting away. Not a single model is actually going down, and they got to decap this. Nicely done here by Deco. He has to disengage with these Dark Reapers as well. These Slugger Boys got denied over here. They couldn't do anything here. Now going over here, denying the relic. That's nicely done here. Deco is getting his whole army in here. Farsia is now out, focusing the Big Mac. These Slugger Boys are getting absolutely murdered here. All the Slugger Boys are going down. That's so many models. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 6 models went down for Bloody Monster. That is so expensive. He didn't kill a single Eldar unit. That is really a bad sign for Bloody Monster. That's a bad early game for him. These Slugger Boys are delaying a little bit here. These Bone Singers won't be able to take this Listening Shrine down. Or won't be able to finish it fast. Yeah, so not the best early game here for Bloody Monster. That's not too good. Looks like he's going back in. He wants to deny this Guardian squad as much as possible. However, a second Dark Reaper squad just came out. Brave Tomb is also getting built here.
Incoming enemy fire.
Yeah, Deco is pushing Bloody Monster here. Slugger Boys are still trying to do something, but they will not be able to do anything against these Dark Reapers. Nicely done here. This is superb defense here by Deco. He is, however, a little bit behind in economy, 68 to plus 10. Whereas Bloody Monster, he's 86 to plus 10. But it's not by much. So that's pretty good. Bloody Monster is now 92 to plus 10. He's also getting his pile of guns. Interesting. Ooh. This is actually really interesting. He's getting another Shooter Boy squad, Bloody Monster. This doesn't look to me that he's going tier 2 rush. He's also getting the pile of guns very, very early. So this isn't some tier 2 rush for Bloody Monster. This looks like a tier 1.5 push. Slugger Boys are actually getting in here. These Guardian squads probably has to leave here. They're gonna take so much damage here. Or will they? Because Deco is actually going in here. They'll probably catch these Slugger Boys off guard. Some Guardians are definitely dying here. Taking a lot of damage. But who's going to take the most damage? Now Deco is actually getting in here. These Slugger Boys has to leave immediately. Yeah, Bloody Monster, he responds. These Guardians doesn't really die. But looks like Bloody Monster is doing a little bit of a counterattack here. Yeah, he's getting some big shooters here. Okay, this is a very different approach to this matchup right now. Heavy Boy Armor is also getting in here. This might actually be a good idea for Bloody Monster. I don't think Deco is expecting this push. Bloody Monster is pushing really, really ham here. Going all in here. This Listening Shrine is taking so much damage. Big shooters are out. Big Mac is taking the Mind War damage here though. But this Listening Shrine will go down. Nice by Bloody Monster here.
Incoming enemy fire.
Yeah, this delays Deco's economy even more. Deco is now plus 30 in power. This means that he can go tier 2 very soon. But he has to respond to this push here, so he can't just go tier 2 for free. Nicely done here. Bloody Monster is pushing really, really hard here. Rangers are now out. They're gonna help a lot against these shooter boys. This will get captured by Bloody Monster. He's playing really much on the brink here. Yeah, Storm Boys are now out. This is going to surprise Bloody Monster. This is going to be... I don't think Deco's ready for this. Now we have a huge engagement here. Bloody Monster is going all in on these Guardians. They're gonna get killed here. The whole wipe is happening. Storm Boys are getting in here. These Rangers getting tied up. Farseer is getting in here, pushing away these guys. Now, meanwhile, this listening post is actually getting built here. Deco has to leave here. These Rangers needs to leave. Good engagement. Farseer is definitely getting destroyed here. She's caught. No, she gets out of the surrounding here. Really, really good play here by Bloody Monster. Huge push. These Storm Boys are getting absolutely murdered, though. They need to get out. Oh, nicely done here by Bloody Monster. This is so aggressive from him. He's getting another war banner here. And when he gets that, he gets access to some disgusting upgrades for these orcs. Another Guardian squad is getting murdered here. They need to get out. Good on Deco to get out of that before the whole wipe happened. Are we getting more units out? No, not yet. Looking at Deco's economy, 92 to plus 30. He's now going for the tier 2. Blastio research is coming in for Bloody Monster. He has a good, really, really strong army composition. But he's going to lose this listing post. But he's going to do a counterattack here. He needs to do something because Deco is approaching tier 2 here. And when he gets to 2, that is not going to be fun for Bloody Monster here. These Guardians are getting caught off guard. Nice grenade here by Bloody Monster. He almost gets the wipe. Guardians are very close to dying here. Bloody Monster is now pushing over here. These Storm Boys are getting out. No overstepping here. Now focusing on these Dark Reapers. That would be really, really good. Good push here by Bloody Monster. He can probably get another war banner. Yeah, nicely done. Oh, Rangers caught off. So many Rangers. They're right in the mid. They are in the negative cover. They're all gonna die here. No, they get out of the range for this big mech, so they get infiltrated. Holy moly, that was so many Rangers potentially dying. Storm Boys are still doing that thing, killing this Guardian here. That's a wipe. Nicely done, still denying this area here. This listening shrine is now going down. This is relentless from Bloody Monster. Support platform is now, or support portal is getting built. Soul Shrine is researching this enhanced optics here. Holy moly, Deco is very much in trouble here. He needs vehicles ASAP. Yeah, he's getting the Falcon. That's really, really smart. Bloody Monster is getting the mix shop. That'll be really good for these shooter boys. Getting the big shooter units into a war truck would be really, really nice right now.
What can we do for you?
Let's see Deco. He's actually a little bit in trouble here. He needs some... Yeah, he's getting the Falcon here. How's his economy doing? Oh my god, this is not good. Plus 74 to plus 40. And he doesn't have the global either. But he doesn't have that much power either, so that's not too good. Falcon is getting caught off here. Nicely done here. These Storm Boys are not going to do too much. Bloody Monster... Or will they? Good. So many Dark Reapers dying here. They're a little bit out of the position. Needs to be careful. So much firepower going down on these Dark Reapers. Nicely done here. Storm Boys are still going to hunt down these Dark Reapers. They are too far away from the Falcon. However, these... Oh my god, the Rangers almost got murdered here. This is really, really good performance here by Bloody Monster. He can still win against Deco here. Tank Buster's now out. Really, really good. Good response here. Bloody Monster is playing this game really, really well. I feel like so many Dark Reapers are dying left and right. And speaking of map control, by the way, Bloody Monster has 2 critical locations.
Stop your running!
Another war truck is out. Vehicle, I'm pretty sure this is HP upgrade for the vehicles. That's good. Plasma generators coming in here. Ooh, and reinforced armor. That's very crucial. Deco basically didn't have resources for this reinforced armor upgrade. That's why so many Eldar units died here. Okay. Body Monster is pushing here. He's relentless. This area is still taken away. This area is gonna go down again for Deco. Deco is not gonna catch a breath here. Bloody Monster is very offensive here. These Storm Boys need to get out. Don't want to let them get wiped. We have no Fire Dragons either for Deco. He's getting Harlequins. Oh, he has a Fire Dragon here. That's good. However, I don't think it will be enough. Falcon is very, very low, by the way. It's actually jumping in here. I don't think this is a good idea. It's gonna get stunned, the Falcon. Nicely done here. There's still a push over here. Deco is very much in trouble here, I feel like. Rangers taking so much damage. These Fire Dragons are in a very awkward position here. This Falcon is also in an awkward position. It's so low. This is getting captured in the middle of the whole fight. Warthog is very, very low here. Deco is so much in trouble. Fire Dragons are very, very, very important here. But he only has one, I think. Yeah, he's not getting more. Let's see here. Bloody Monster is still tier 2. He's not pushing any tier 3. He wants to finish the game at tier 2. He's getting more choppy research. That is going to be really good for these Storm Boys. He can do backdoor and all of that stuff with these Storm Boys. Now going for this pile of guns, however. Interesting. These Fire Dragons are going to get tied up. I think Orcs will definitely respond to this. Going in here. However, this Harlequin is going to be annoying. Knobs are getting in here, teleporting right in the face of the Eldar army here. Storm Boys are still hunting down these Fire Dragons. I like it. This Warthog is over here. Falcon is jumping right into the rest of the Orc army here. These Fire Dragons are gonna take so much damage. They're so low. The whole thing goes wrong for Deco. He leaves the whole thing. The game is over. Bloody Monster takes the game, and now we are down to a 2-2. We are going into a full-on best of 5, and the last game is going to decide the whole thing. We are sure to have a champion in the last game. Will it be Deco or will it be Bloody Monster? Both of them has had really good performances in this series so far. I think Bloody Monster came with a very, very good strategy here. I think it was a little desperate for him. He lost so many Slugger Boys here. And yes, he denied this from Deco, but like losing what, 6 or 7 Slugger Boys? And also having the Big Meg taking so much HP damage, that was huge from that was huge for Deco. But then Bloody Monster just went, instead of actually rushing tier 2, he actually went for the pilot guns very early, got some good upgrades, Warbanner and Storm Boys, and then suddenly he was pushing Eldar very, very hard, and Eldar wasn't ready for it. Eldar didn't get tier 2 in time, and Eldar was basically just behind from there. I don't want to talk too much more about this game. Let's just get into the last game, guys. I am almost losing my voice. But it is what it is. It is the world champion. It is the world championship, guys. Let's get into the last game, guys. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's go. Okay, guys. So this is going to decide the whole thing. This is going to be the last game of all the games for this world championship. It has been an absolute pleasure, guys. I am so thankful for all the supports that you guys have given me and Jenkins in this process. These players, all the people who have participated, have been absolutely amazing. This tournament has been an absolute fire tournament. We are going down to the very last game, and this game will decide who is going to be crowned the world champion. On the left-hand side, we got Deco. He goes for 2 Guardians, Bonesinger 2 Guardians, Fleet of Foot, Aspect Portal, and Plasma Generator. Going for Dark Reapers as well. This is the same opening he has done for this whole series so far. On the right-hand side, we got Bloody Monster. Bloody Monster, he goes for 2 Slugger Boys, the Boys Hut, Generator, Shooter Boys, and will probably go for the Big Mech. So standard build order so far. Standard opening, I should say, by Bloody Monster. The map they're playing on is the correct version of Bloody Hell. So I am very, very thankful that they didn't go for the non-remastered version for the final. That would be terrible. That is a terrible map. Bloody Hell Remastered is a way better map. That is for sure. So let's see here. Bloody Monster, he captured this outer point with his first Slugger Boys. Looks like he's actually going for this relic here. Let's see here for Deco. He's actually going out here with his Guardians. Probably going to make sure that they can cap this for the Dark Reapers. And these Dark Reapers will be on the move. Farseer will potentially get out here. Yeah, same opening for Deco this whole game. This game is very much... Whoever wins here will take the crown, so this game is going down to the wire, potentially. Both players are just building up their economy, and we are already having a fight here. Dark Reapers are approaching these Slugger Boys, or who is approaching who? That is the question. Slugger Boys going in for these Dark Reapers here. Guardians are finding these Slugger Boys, but a minefield was actually built here by Bloody Monster. I'm not sure. I don't think Deco actually knows that. No, he definitely doesn't know, but now he's gonna know. He has to leave here. Slugger Boys are going all in on these Dark Reapers here. Big Mech is also coming in here. Guardians has to leave here. Where is the Farseer? Farseer's here. She's gonna approach this fight for sure. She wants to meet the Big Mech. This was captured by Bloody Monster, and this is still taken away for Deco. He's not gonna have access to this. And looks like Bloody Monster is actually trying to go up here with the other Slugger Boy. And these Shooter Boys are actually attacking over here. Let's see what Deco is going to do. He's going to try and secure this area very, very fast. He's getting out with another Dark Reaper squad. That's really, really good. They are going to respond to these Shooter Boys. But Bloody Monster is not staying. He's disengaging immediately. Looking at economy, 86 to plus 10 for Bloody Monster. That is going to get even better. He's upgrading this. He's probably also upgrading this at some point at least. Whereas Deco, he's getting his second plasma generator. He is 74 to plus 10. He's obviously behind in map control because of this relic that he lost. Slugger Boys, however, is very, very low. They need to disengage here. Another generator coming in here for Bloody Monster. Interesting. This looks to me he's gonna go for even more eco boom here. Looks like he wants another go at this listing shrine here. He's not building his war banner as of yet. Oh, yeah, there you go. He's going for his war banner here. That's good. This plasma generator is also getting built here. Deco is trying to get very early tier 2 here. He don't want to be behind too much. So he's getting the soul shrine. He's already going for it. Bloody Monster is going in here. This is, however, only light cover. So they're going to take a lot of damage from these Dark Reapers here. Oh, looks like Bloody Monster's actually going in here. He wants to catch these Guardians here. Not gonna succeed. Deco responds immediately. Some few Shooter Boys dying here left and right. And what is Bloody Monster going to do? He's actually going for the same strategy he did last time. He's now getting his pile of guns, and he's going for Storm Boys. However, I'm not sure. Deco is going for tier 2, so let's actually see how that will actually go down. Deco is behind in economy for sure. Yeah, he's only plus 80, but he's getting that tier 2 anyway. He's gonna squeeze in some vehicles, I think. And then Bloody Monster will be in trouble because he doesn't have any AV. However, right now, Bloody Monster is stronger than Deco for sure. This listing post is getting attacked. However, this minefield is still in here. It's gonna be a problem for Deco. We have an engagement in here. Bloody Monster's going all in here. These Dark Reapers needs to get out. Good grenade here on these Dark Reapers. Big Mech is taking some damage here because of the mind wall. We also have a little bit of an engagement in here. Deco needs to run immediately. Nicely done here. You also get Heavy Boy armor research here. Another teleport in here, going for these Dark Reapers. He wants to get the wipe. It's very, very, very close. So many Dark Reapers, they're so low, but that doesn't quite get them. Deco saves them at the very end to get the reinforcements in. Stormboys are relentless here. All of them gets hit by this Psychic Storm. Bloody Monster is gonna make a huge push in here. He's getting another Shooter Boy squad here. But what is the cost? Now the Harlequin is out here. Fire Dragons are in here. Looks like Bloody Monster is going to decap this, but he's behind in tech. That is a problem potentially. Is he ready for it? He's not getting any war banners. Yeah, he's getting this war banner here. This will be a decap as well. Now gets out. Hopefully. Yeah, he's disengaging here. Now he's gonna try and attack on this side potentially. Support platform is getting in here. I think Bloody Monster needs to get in here immediately and do something about it. He has seen the Harlequin. He knows that Eldar is tier 2. So he needs to get in here and disrupt this support platform. Which is not getting built actually. It got cancelled here by Deco. Bloody Monster is taking so much damage here potentially. Slugger Boys are still bashing over here, but they're gonna get killed at some point. Shooter Boys are going in here. Deco is looking pretty good, I would say. But this Listening Shrine is still being taken down here. I think Bloody Monster needs to go tier 2 very soon, but he's getting Blastia Research as of now. Also getting these minefields here. Interesting play here. Listening Shrine goes down. Stormboys are still flying around trying to do something, but the Harlequin is right behind them. More choppy research coming in here. Big engagement here. Bloody Monster wants to catch off these Dark Reapers here. But the Bone Singers come in here and actually ties up these Shooter Boys that potentially saved so many Dark Reapers here. Stormboys are trying to go in here. They won't catch these Dark Reapers. Nicely defended here. This minefield is actually getting in here. This Plasma Generator is going down. I like this push. However, the Stormboys went down here for Bloody Monster. He needs to run immediately. Also have a backdoor in here. These Fire Dragons are getting over here. This War Banner is potentially going down here. Fire Dragons are very, very low. Slugger Boys are coming in. They're coming in hot. They want to stop this onslaught here. Meanwhile, these Shooter Boys are getting hunted down, but we have the minefield at least. Or will we? Because it's not for long. It's getting detected by these Harlequins here. Oh, that was painful for Bloody Monster losing that War Banner. He's now going in on these Fire Dragons here. This is very, very painful for Bloody Monster. He's going in, trying to kill these Guardians here. Potentially a big kiss ability. Didn't hit too bad. Good Psychic Storm hitting the whole thing over here. These Fire Dragons are actually going in melee on these Shooter Boys. Nicely done. Mind Wars also getting dropped here on this Big Mac here. And a huge push here. This War Banner will potentially go down here. This is very, very painful. Slugger Boys needs to get in here and actually tie up these Fire Dragons. They will succeed in tying up. But this is very, very painful for Bloody Monster. He's getting out. Big Mac is very low. Big Mac is super, super low. His whole squad basically is almost done here. Harlequin is very, very low, but this is too painful for Bloody Monster. He's losing way too many Shooter Boys over here. Deco looking really, really good. The whole squad got killed here. The Slugger Boys are also getting down here. This is basically GG. Bloody Monster calls it. We have a world champion, guys. It is Deco. Deco, he is going to be the world champion for Soulstorm 2024. Holy moly, my voice almost cracked there. So Bloody Monster goes out in the very last game. I'm not gonna analyze on anything here. I think basically just Deco got early tier 2. Bloody Monster wasn't prepared for it, or maybe he was prepared for it, but I think it was small things. I loved the interaction here where many Dark Reapers could have potentially got killed, but the Bone Singer got in and actually tied up some of these Shooter Boys. I loved every single aspect of this series. This was an absolute banger of a final. I can actually tell you guys, I have actually casted, or not casted, but I've watched a bunch of finals, and I can tell you, most finals actually don't go to the absolute last game. So this is an absolute honor that me and Jacobs got to have a final that actually came to the absolute last game. That was going to be this case here. Deco, Congratulations. You are for sure deserving this. Deco has not lost a single series this whole time, and Deco has been an absolute monster this whole game, this whole tournament. He has dominated his whole way, and he has kicked out the likes of Bloody Monster, Dantist. He has kicked out so many really, really strong players, and yeah, basically this guy definitely deserves to get this World Championship. Bloody Monster going out, getting second place in this tournament is not a joke. If you get this far, you are an absolute insane player. And Bloody Monster, he pushed Deco to the very brink of actually losing the series himself. He took him to the absolute last game, and therefore the final score is going to be 3-2 to Deco. And Deco therefore racing the World Championship. Guys, this has been an absolute trip. I am actually very, very honored that I got to cast this together with my good friend Jagus. Thank you to all of you guys who have been watching and following this tournament all this way. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And yeah, I will just say thank you so much for all the support you guys have been given so far. You are the fucking best, and there's no denying that. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace.